Shalom, shalom. First, I want to start by giving infinite praise, honor, and glory to yahawah, bahasham, yahawashi, bahasham, qadash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone that rule well, that teach well through 100% truth and sincerity. Peace, blessings, salutations to the hopeful elect, which in is the Israelite foreigners that were scattered amongst. To you and only to you, I say shalom. It's your brother Haran here from the Great Millstone DC branch, just with a walk and talk lesson, through the spirit and truth. And it was just on my spirit just to bring out the scriptures. Malachi 4 and verse 1. And it says, "For behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven, and all the proud, yea, and all that do wickedly shall be stubble." And yeah, man. It's a great day that is soon to come, that's going to burn up the wicked, man. And in these times which you're seeing, prophecies jump off the page. You got Jake waxing worse and worse, but what? For you hopeful elect, you should be seeking righteousness daily and doing more and more as the days come closer and closer to, our salvation, and Lord's willing. We're part of that number, rawchaa, that can receive salvation. But, our help is through yahawah, bahasham, yahawashi. But for those that, don't want to hearken unto righteousness, soon they're going to receive, the judgment that comes with not trusting in the Lord. Which in, like it says, "For behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven, and all the proud, yea, and all that do wickedly shall be stubble. And the day that cometh shall burn them up, saith the Lord of hosts, that it shall leave them neither root nor branch." And ultimately, we're going to see, our enemies destroyed. But you Israelites that want to follow after the enemy, understand that your reward is going to be the same as the enemy. Okay? You trust in wickedness, you receive a wicked prize. You trust in righteousness, Lord's willing, rawchaa, you see salvation. And that's what we are doing right now, doing all we can to please, yahawah, bahasham, yahawashi, and trusting in them. Because when you see how the world is ramping up, and you see how the people, are totally going to be in a disarray, because they're in a disarray right now over something simple like gas prices. Wait till there's no food on the store shelves, right? Then you're going to see people go even more crazy. Wait till these psych meds and the pharmaceuticals, stop. Then you're going to see even more, people turn into the reality of their wickedness, right? But for you to trust in yahawah, bahasham, yahawashi, it tells you for Malachi 4 and 2, "But unto you that fear my name," and this is why the name of the Lord, is a serious thing. Because you can't just call him whatever you want and say and do whatever you want. Nah, man, you got to fear yahawah, bahasham, yahawashi, because that name is a fearful thing. Like it says in, Hebrews chapter 10 and verse 31. Salaki, why I get it. Hebrews 10 and verse 30. We'll start at 30. It says, "For we know him that have said, Vengeance belongeth unto me. I will recompense, saith the Lord. And again, the Lord, yahawah, bahasham, yahawashi, shall judge his people." So soon he's going to judge his people. And he's going to judge you for everything you've been doing. If you've been putting in wickedness, you're going to be, utterly destroyed. If you've been putting in righteousness, you're going to receive a righteous reward, right? And when it comes down to it, you know, you want to work out your salvation with fear and trembling, because, you know, soon be the multitude shall be burned up, you know, with fire. And this is why, you know, it's like it says in verse 31, Hebrews 10 and 31, it is a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living power. Yeah, man, it's a fearful thing to understand that he that created us, you know, is soon about to bring judgment, man. You know, he's the author of life and death, blessings and curses. But he gave you opportunity to choose life. Because if you don't want to choose life, you're going to get the reward of the wicked, man. Death and destruction, right? This is why you have to turn unto yahawah, bahasham, yahawashi, and fear him. Malachi 4 and 2. But unto you that fear my name shall the Son of righteousness arise with healing in his wings, and ye shall go forth and grow up as calves of the stall, and ye shall tread down the wicked, for they shall be ashes under the soles of your feet in the day that I shall do this, saith the Lord of hosts. So yeah, the Lord's hopeful elect, which would turn out to the Lord's will and being a part of his elect, are soon be to take the kingdom from the wicked, man. And the Lord yahawah, bahasham, yahawashi is going to bring forth destruction, okay? Through thermonuclear fire, you know, the chariots shooting laser beams, right? Or whether you just pine away in famine, man, right? So you know, man, just you know, meditating upon that scripture, it's like, man, let me just hit the button and press the button, because it, you know, it's edification out of all of them. But you know that Malachi 4 and 1 is soon to come upon a lot of these people, man, and it's gonna catch them unaware. So, you know, Lord's willing, Adawan rawchaa later on, I could bring out, you know, another lesson. But you know, it was just on my spirit to hit the button and bring out that precept. But I want to end off by saying, Kal Halalyam la abanawa yahawah, bahasham, yahawashi, bahasham qadash. Shalom.